insane. No games. No, no, no games. Insane. No games. No, no,
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
They're here.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my women. I just like the sound of it.
How about it, you creep, you lunatic? What is the deal, Raider Nation? Top of the morning to you guys on this beautiful Wednesday, hump day, where we discuss Raider shit. You feel me? Got some more stuff I want to bring up and talk about. Did a little digging around, you know what I mean? Snooping around. Shout out to Snoops Hernandez. You know what I mean? My segue. Shout out to everybody out there, man, and to those. Let's just marinate for a little minute and just let these motherfuckers go ahead and hit that little motherfucking that link that I hit them up with. Let them pull on up. Pull on up. We're gonna talk some shit today. Got some more little information. Yes, indeed, we got a lot of information to talk about today, y'all. Let's get that motherfucker on that thing, man. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. On that motherfucking thing. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for pulling up. Savage Sam. Oh, we got a Bronco in the motherfucking chat. Bruh. Hey, can you, since where we play at? We play at Mile High, right? Hey, and you guys got to hook up at Walmart, right? So y'all got plenty of brooms that we can go ahead and purchase, right? To sweep y'all asses out the season. At least we're going to have something positive to talk about this year. Let's go, Raiders. Let's get them brooms from Walmart and sweep them doggies up. Hey, Savage said, hey, thank you for pulling up, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. Even though you're banging the wrong colors, but it's good, though. NorCal Raider Jesse, my guy. Top of the morning to you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Gordon's in the motherfucking house. Sinister's in the house as well, man. Top of the morning to you, my guy. Thank you for being here. Robert Pena, my guy's in the house. That's right. Robert Pena's in the house. Dominique 5 is in the house, man. What is the deal, man? Thank you for pulling up. Like, you know, you already know, man. It's a pleasure to have you here for real, for real. We got John in the house. John Banghead in the house. Yes, indeed. Flexing on him. We flexing on him. Got you, brother. Hey, Michael Guerrero, good morning to you, man. Salute to you as well. Thank you for being here. Let me see who else we got up in here. Eugene Powell, what's the deal, my guy? Tops, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. It's a pleasure to have you here, man, for real. Let me see who else we got. We got James Furpo. That's right, Raiders. You already know how we do that shit. Sinister Wayne in the house, man. My guy. Top of the morning to you, man. For real, for real. Who else we got? Manuel, what's the deal, my guy? Hey, Tops, man, hey, thank you for pulling up. Thank you for pulling up. It's a pleasure to have you here. For real, for real. Who else we got? Of course, my guy, NorCal Raider Jesse. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Right? Yes, indeed. James Furpo. Oh, shit. We got Joe L.E., man. What is the deal, man? Hey, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. You know what I mean? We're going to talk some Raider shit today, as we do every morning. You know what I mean? DSR, Aftermath, what is the deal, man? Hey, salute to you as well, my guy. Hey, thank you for pulling up. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. There go Miss Gabby. We got Gabby in the building. What's up, Gabby? Hey, thank you for pulling up, dear. Hey, it's always a good morning, man. Hey, for real. Thank you for pulling up. Navy Vet 44, never forget you, my guy. Salute to you as well, man, for real. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Who else we got up in here, man? We got, let's see. Oh, you about to mess me up, man. Hey, okay, dude, I'm gonna say your name. Hold on. Let me check it out real quick. It seems to be Japanese, if I'm correct. Tattoo Shibashi Oni. I hope I got that right. Hey, I'm glad you're here, man. Hey, if you have not done so, please do so. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like, man. You're always welcome here every morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Yes, we get down with the get down. We have fun with it, and we talk the real deal Holyfield on this Raider News, man. And it's a pleasure to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Yes, indeed. Who else we got up in here, man? We got Greg Lira. Oh, yes, indeed. Greg Lira is in the house. Let's see. Broncos need to shut their mouths. Hey, Broncos about to get swept. They about to get swept. Just like that. Easy as that. Easy as pie, as they say. You know what I mean? They about to get swept. You're going to get swept. Not swept, swept. You know what I mean? You know how that shit go, man. We does this shit for real here. Jorge C, good morning to you, my guy. Hey, thank you for pulling up. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. We having fun with this shit this morning, man. My guy, yes, indeed. We got Sebastian in the house, man. Salute to you as well, man. Thank you for pulling up. Yes, indeed. Who else we got? Oh, the boss with the sauce. Alfredo sauce in the house. What's the deal, Alfredo? Thank you for pulling up, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. 2 red rings. Salute to you, my guy. Hey, thank you for spending your morning with us, for real. Billy Crow. What? Yo, Billy Crow. Yo, my guy, man. Hey, thank you for pulling up, man. It is good to see you. Yes, indeed. I see it's all as well. Big Worm is in the house. Yes, indeed. Big Worm is in the house, man. Salute to you, my guy. Thank you for pulling up. Let me see what else we got up here. Hey, Savage. Hey, Sam. Like I said, bro, as long as you keep the trash talk is fine. Just keep it respectful, bro. Hey, you know you want to fuck with the silver and black, bro. Hey, tell me, ain't this channel better than any donkey channel you ever been to? Tell the truth. Look, like my mom used to say when I was little, tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil, Savage. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. For real, for real. Hey, thank you for supporting, though, man. Even though you're an outsider, hey, you come with it, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Let me see who else we got in the house. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We have shit. Everybody. I think I called everybody's name. Let me double check. Yeah, I got everybody. Salute to everybody that is here. We have 29 watching. I hope there's 29 likes. And to those who are here for the very first time, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like. Hit the notification bell. Hell, leave me a comment or two. Let me know what you think of the show, how you feel I'm doing, what I can do to improve. It's all about the nation. Oh shit, we got motherfucking Raider Ben in the house. What's the deal, Raider Ben? Good morning to you, man. A top of the AM, for real, for real. Yes, indeed. We got more people coming in. Okay, so thing I want to touch on. We're gonna talk about the Raiders, and do you believe that we have the personnel? I know a lot of people say, fire Josh McDaniels. Boo. He's a bozo. He's a clown. And then we know that Mark Davis comes out and he says he's riding with McDaniels. He's gonna ride with him till the wheels fall off. Well, not till the wheels fall off. Well, yeah, when the wheels fall off, he probably, you know me, hey, it's time to go. But we have the understanding that the first 2 years of this regime has the blessings of Mark Davis to go get the guys they need. And obviously, the personnel that we have now is not what we need. Some of them are. Some of them been tied up. Some got their extensions and some will return. Some will walk. Some will be traded. You know what I mean? All that factors in because we done made trades already. We done released players already. So now they're getting rid of the players now. Well, not all the way now, but they got to keep a roster of 53. You know what I mean? And they're going out in free agency, grabbing others and stealing players off of people's practice squad as well. So maybe they see potential value in some of these moves that they are making. Now, some people may not agree. Some people might even shoot that notion down that, nah, that's not what's going on. This is just, we're just trash. Josh McDaniels is trash. I don't believe we had the personnel. And I'm not the only one who said so. Somebody who has inside knowledge, a former Raider himself, that are, like I said, has inside knowledge of what exactly it is. So I'm going to bring to light this gentleman's opinion of this roster and see what does he think. Do we have, at this moment, do we carry the personnel to go ahead and fill out the roster in the schemes that both sides of the ball are trying to go ahead and run? That's why I said I'm fine. Let them have this year. Let them go get the personnel. After they get their personnel, then we grade. Then that's when you grade them on the production of that. You know what I mean? It'd be like, hey, look, the same way we said Carr get what he get, no excuses. Then you got to let Josh McDaniels and them get what they want to get, so we can give them no excuses. Let them get their personnel. If they fail with them going and getting the guys that their guys to fill this roster on both offensive and defensive side of the ball, and they still fail, bruh, deuces. You had 2 years. That was the agreement, right? Mark Davis is giving them 2 years to get this roster in shape with the personnel that they need to run the specific schemes on both sides of the ball, whether it's Josh McDaniels' offense or Patrick Graham's defense. So if that's the case, let them get their personnel. That's why I said I'm not going to stress over shit. I'm going to kick back, and I agree. Let them get their men. This is their 2 year. 2 years they have, from what I'm hearing, what Mark Davis okayed on. He's our coach. He's not going nowhere. So let Ziegler and them get the people that they need. If they fail after getting the people that they need, that they see suited for what they're trying to do, bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Plain and simple. Bye, bitch. Next. That's it. Ain't no sense in getting all wound up and fuck that. Fuck Josh. Let them do what they agreed on doing. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into what I found that was interesting comments made by one Lincoln Kennedy. So Lincoln Kennedy was on the Raider Roundtable, Raiders channel on YouTube, and with JT the Brick, and he made some prolific statements that I agree with. It's just a shame that the regime won't tell us this shit, and which I understand. I understand. There will not ever be an organization to come straight out and say we're tanking, we don't have what we need right now to win. They're not going to say that, because that kills ticket sales. It kills merchandise sales. This is a business-driven league. It's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business. And you cannot do anything to jeopardize your business. So you have to go out there. Now, I'm pretty sure that they weren't tanking from week 1. But I'm believing after 9 games, that's a nice body work of games to be able to analyze and look at your roster under a microscope and say, we ain't got what we need. We can't win with what we have right now. Now, we're not far off, and I say this shit myself. You're not getting slapped around on the field by every team you face. I seen that happen. Where we were so horrible, everybody was slapping the shit out of us. Only one team out of the 9 games we played so far has that right to brag, and that is the New Orleans Saints. 24-0. But that's where the buck stops, right there. Because all the other games, less than a score. We were in every game. We might have lost leads early. We came on strong. Boom, 17-0, 17-0, 20-0, and lost the game in the fourth quarter. Then there were games that we got behind, but we worked our way back in the second half, such as the the Chargers game, as well as the Tennessee game. We came from behind and made it a game. So they do have a certain aura about themselves, as far as they have the capability of putting a lead on somebody and digging themselves out of a deficit to be compete in a game. So they have that about them, but they got to learn to be able to finish a game from quarter one all the way through quarter four. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump in to what Lincoln Kennedy said. I think it was yesterday on the Raider Roundtable with JT the Brick. He said some shit. Like I said, I agree with the shit. I agree with the shit. So let's check it out and see what the motherfucker said. Did you just call me a motherfucker? Nah, Lincoln. I wasn't talking about you, motherfucker. All right. Now listen. Let me state, I am using this video for educational and entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to this video or the audio, but it is for, like I said, educational purposes only. Thank you. What? What did he just say? What did he just say? Hold on, let me rewind that. Let me rewind that shit just in case you missed it. Let's listen to what Mr. Lincoln Kennedy just said. Someone who has knowledge with inside the organization, a former player who has played the game at a high level. Let me hear what this guy said, man, because he said some shit. Let's listen to that again. Let's listen to that again. What? Exactly. Nope. 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 Yep. Too much cushion. Yep. Nope. 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 All right.
Hey,
So
bro.
we see what's up with it.
What's
Jerry
up?
Great in the house.
No sound.
Oh, there's no sound?
No sound, bro. No sound. We didn't hear shit.
Oh. Why is it doing that? Why it could pick me up, but it can't pick up this out of the speaker? Because it did it yesterday. We're gonna try it one more time and let's see. Let me know if you hear this shit, man. Fuck. Hear that? Nothing?
Uh-uh. No. That's weird. Because you
Crazy.
were sharing the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sharing the screen and it's coming out of my speakers. And you guys can hear me talking, but y'all can't hear it coming out the speakers.
Nope.
You know,
Uh,
I don't even be up this early, nigga. So I'm up and I'm like, all right, let me check this nigga out.
yeah.
All right, what he gotta say? What he gotta say? No. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. You know what? I could do it. Let me cheat.
Good
See,
morning to everybody in the chat. Salute. Hope all is well. Hope you guys are doing good.
Yeah, you sound
Many
like a
blessings to
Jimbo.
anyone and everyone for the day. May y'all have a safe, beautiful, blessed day.
All right, I'm about to let me see, where's it? Okay, here we go. I'll see if I can get it on the phone. What time is? What's the time stamp? 18. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear that. Need a little bit more volume on it though. But
No, I'm just trying to key it up right now.
okay.
Let's see, 1911. This one is at 1808. 1808. All right. Hold on, man. That's
played at the highest level. So Derek Carr met the media after
Derek Carr was
athletic
before that
offensive
one.
line. What did you see when it came to the physicality of that game and how the Raiders stood up? You know, man on whatever it is. That's unforced errors. Those are mental errors.
1808.
And if you're focused and you're concentrating, you're focused on the goal. Those things don't likely happen. We saw in preseason how clean they were, but we also seen recently how this last couple. And I expect that from the quarterback. You should show passion and emotion like that, especially on a loss that's as disheartening in the way this season is going. Look, guys, we came into this season looking at every single one of them needs to play better if this team is going to be effective. When you talk, the team isn't quite a team. That's what every player should be saying to themselves, not just Derek Carr. But when addressing the media, when addressing the Raider Nation, every player should be saying, needs to play.
Come on back, sucker. It was after the Derek Carr shit.
Never on Facebook. Facebook, man, this shit get on my nerves, bro. Can't stand no damn
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah. You send me a message on Facebook, I am not responding. Hey, chat, while we sitting here waiting for him to hook everything up, ask some questions. I got a few minutes. Shit, Big Worm, what's good with you, Brody? How you doing? I'm too young for Facebook. Shit, I had a MySpace account. I'm old enough to still have a fucking Yahoo, not Yahoo, AOL account, nigga, somewhere. I still got an AOL account somewhere. how you feel that Carr gonna be gone after this season. I don't think that's true. I don't think Carr is gone at the end of the season. I think Carr gets one more year with McDaniels. I believe he's here one more year, man. And if he succeeds with that year, then he'll be here again. But I honestly don't think DC's going anywhere, and neither is McDaniels. So I'm cool with that, I guess. I just want to see some wins, bro. You know, I just want to see some wins. Has anyone seen Scary Movie? The way Dirty putting that cigarette in his mouth reminds me of the dude with the little hand. I wouldn't say he's here to stay, Big Worm, but I know he's here. I know he's got one more year. Garbers would be 2024. He's not damaged goods, Brian. This team is damaged goods, but you know, you gotta see. You guys want to go get these $78 million quarterbacks a year. Yeah, I mean, knowing we can't afford it, you got a serviceable quarterback that can get it done. He's on a reasonably fair contract, and you know, people still unhappy.
Or anything like that, or interpretation. So, you know, the defense has got to respond. That's another thing. You know, that I would like Patrick Graham to call a timeout in that estimation after the play to keep his guys realigned, because the coach went right back at it and they threw a quick slam for touchdown.
All right, I got it queued up. All right, this was off of the Raiders Roundtable they had on their YouTube channel with JT the Brick and Lincoln Kennedy. And Lincoln Kennedy came out and basically he kept it 100 on what pretty much the issue of the whole team is. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it from where they started, and let me know. Hopefully y'all can hear this shit.
Let's jump into some of the younger players on the defense and what you saw, because that's what we're dealing with now with 12 players on IR, tied for third in the league. It's next man up, and it's been like that for quite some time here. And it's going to happen on the defensive side, too, as some of these younger players are going to get a look here so Dave Ziegler can make a decision on their status going forward.
It pains me to say this. It really does. This team does not have the players to implement the systems that they have in place on both sides of the ball. And I hate to say that because it's midway through the season. We had such high hopes and promise. But you can't play this style of defense with these players. You don't have good enough linebackers. And I know Denzel Perryman was a scratch. Overall, in order to play a style of defense, you have to have linebackers move sideline to sideline. You don't have that. You don't have corners that can cover one-on-one. And even in zone, they're so cautious, they give up space, so much of a cushion, it's easy pitch and catch. On offense, no, not enough tight ends, not enough receivers, not enough offensive line. It's a struggle. So on the defensive side, to answer your question, JT, yeah, next man up. Now you're going to see effort, but you're also going to see, you know, where you're outmanned, and if things don't become more balanced as far as time of possession for this team, the defense especially is going to be extremely fatigued in the fourth quarter.
Lincoln, going back to that play that I talked about with.
So there it is right there. That's a man that has inside info. He's one of the announcers on the radio on their channel, and he's telling it like it is. He said it pains him to say this because we're in the middle of the season and we had so much high hopes for this team, but this team does not have the personnel that it needs to run the scheme on both sides of the ball. And he broke it down of what positions were needed. We don't have the linebackers that can cover sideline to sideline. We don't have the corners who can man up. And when they play zone, they give them so much of a cushion. Quarterbacks on the other team could just, they're pitching, like he said, just pitch and throw like they do it all, like everybody does to us. The middle of the field is wide open because in those zones, the cushion is so much, they can catch the ball all day long. And then, like he said, with the offense, we don't have enough tight ends. True. We don't have enough wide receivers. True. And we don't have enough offensive linemen. True. He kept it a buck. He's telling you what our flaws are. And the next man up, we do have these undrafted rookies and the rookies we did draft. Like he said, they're going to show effort, but shit, we still ain't got what we need to go ahead and implement what we're trying to do. So we're getting L's. We're getting L's.
Look, hey, so Raider Ben, I'm not trying to jump on you, Raider Ben, or no shit like that, bro. But I'm gonna be real straight with you right about now, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck 100, 200, 300, whatever, bro. Nigga, knock it off. I'm being honest, bro. Knock it off, bro. You talking about he stated the obvious, but here's the thing. All y'all other content creators, all y'all do is jump on Carr. You've been so wishy-washy about him, bro. I honestly, just being real with you, bro, I honestly couldn't trust your opinion. You've been so up and down with Carr this year, bro. 1 minute he's good, next minute he sucks, bro. Which one is it? I know you like to troll just to get reactions, bro, but damn. Because I've heard you say it out your own goddamn mouth. You troll to get reactions sometimes. But, bro, if he's stating the obvious that the defense sucks, we don't have the personnel, then why the fuck do we keep going back to Derek Carr sucks? Derek this, Derek that, Derek this. If professional insiders are telling you it's not Derek Carr, it's the fucking team, the whole team in general, why do we keep going back to one player, bro?
Saying.
Why do we keep going back to one fucking player? It don't make no sense.
It's the whole team. That's why I said yesterday. I said, ain't nobody off the hook. You know what I mean? Carr gonna take the blunt of everything. But just because he's taking the blunt of the blame, don't mean the motherfuckers who's at fault also get off the hook. Like, oh, they don't have to fix their wrongs because Carr taking all the blame. You motherfuckers is just as guilty,
bro. If not more. If I throw you a pass and it hits you dead in your hands and you wide open and you drop it, that's my fault.
Or you get a 27-yard rushing play with Jacobs and there's a holding call on the offensive line.
9 years is too long to not have a fucking defense. 9 years is way too long not to have a fucking defense. That's just how y'all feel about Derek Carr not being good in 9 years. Well, goddamn it, I feel the same fucking way about the defense. It's been too goddamn long. It's been longer than 9 years not having a goddamn defense. We ain't had a defense since 2001. 9 years. You talking about 9 years, nigga? Let's talk about 21 years of no defense. 9 years of a quarterback who can actually win games when given the fucking right amount of talent all the way around him, not just on his side of the ball, but on the other side of the ball too. But all y'all want to do is talk about Carr. And that's the shit that I hate, bro. I know Carr's not doing his best. I've admitted that. As big as a DC fan I am, DC is not at his best this year. I understand that. But the rest of the team fucking sucks just as much. And you don't want to talk about it. Fuck. It's not more.
The team sucks. Hey. Oh my
God. Like I said, I'm not trying to go hard on you, bro. And it's not just you, so I hate to just single you out, but you the one in the chat right now. So, bro, I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing about DC all the time, bro, and nothing else. You know, we don't hear about nothing else.
This whole team is not good. It's not
good. The whole
good.
team sucks. The whole team.
Hey, there's only going to be one motherfucker. It might be two motherfuckers to make the Pro Bowl. And their last name is Adams and Jacobs. That's it.
Most quarterbacks in the NFL are just above average. It's very rare that you get a great quarterback in the NFL, man. If that was the case, everybody would win a Super Bowl.
Look. Now, let me break this down like this. Now, when Adams was with Green Bay, right? And Adams, what, last year was his best season as a pro? Is that would that credit go to Aaron Rodgers for that? I'm curious. Would Aaron Rodgers get the credit for Devontae Adams' season last year, where he had what 1,500 yards and what 11 touchdowns? Would that be indicative because it was Aaron Rodgers throwing to him? Because like I broke down yesterday, you do know Devontae Adams is on pace to break that record last year with 1,568 yards and 16 touchdowns, and that's with Carr as the quarterback. So if Carr is that horrible, how in the fuck can Devontae Adams be ready to have the best season of his career? I'm just curious. I want to know what plays into that stat. Because right now he's on pace to break last year's career record that he had with Green Bay. Is that Carr? It can't be the offense because you said McDaniel sucks. His play calling is whack. So where is Devontae Adams getting almost 1,600 yards and 16 touchdowns? On pace for, that is. At the halfway mark. That's like I said, a lot of people be talking out their ass. You don't look at the numbers. Numbers don't lie, but people do. People are opinionated. People are homers. People are haters. It just is what it is. But the numbers don't give a fuck who the player is and what the stats are. It is what it is. So I want to know if Devontae Adams goes on and gets 1,568 yards this year with 16 touchdowns, who gets the credit for that? Who gets the credit? The quarterback? Because they sure in the hell was giving Aaron Rodgers credit when he did it last year with Devontae Adams. I'm just curious. What are the guidelines? Because we can't say it's because of Josh McDaniels' offense, because from what everybody's saying is he's a clown and his play calling is whack, but yet this man is on the way of having the best season in his career. That's crazy.
But yeah, it is. You know, like I said, like, bro, it's crazy because everybody's making it out to be one player that's hurting this whole damn team, bro. And that's the only thing that I get so upset about, man, is that I keep hearing about the same person over and over and over and over again. If dude wasn't a winner, he wouldn't be leading in comebacks right now. If he wasn't a fucking winner. Like, bro,
you're right. You're right.
Man, I'm literally doing something right now, bro. I'm going back all 9 years, and I'm literally looking at how the fuck we lost all them games. Was it the defense or was it the offense? Did the defense do something bad that cost us a game, or was it the offense that did something bad? And so far, bro, I'm 5 years in, bro, and I'm looking at the fact that the defense is giving up all. Bro, we lost games 43-9. You gonna put that on DC?
24-0? Just
Bro,
recently? Saints?
I watched the game where we gave up 35 points in the fourth quarter.
And here's the other thing is, Carr been here with 9 years now, right? The last time we made a Super Bowl appearance was 20 years ago, right? So with 9 years being, let's just say that's Carr's fault. Whose fault is it for the other 11? There was no Carr to blame, so who do we blame for the 11 before that? And we had some of the worst seasons of our history in that 11-year span. We talk about 2 wins. Jamarcus Russell, Aaron Brooks, Andrew Walter. Come on, Culpepper. We can keep going. I can name about 15 different quarterbacks within 11 years, and we're on one quarterback in 9. And I guarantee
out of them 15 QBs, I mean, none of them.
That's
You
better
add all of them together.
Combined.
Yeah, add them all up together, and they still don't have as many wins as
Man,
DC.
that's for real though. Like I said, he's not the most elite quarterback there is. Of course not. But I done seen lesser win Super Bowls. I seen Les win Super Bowls easy because they had a defense and a run game. 2000 Baltimore Ravens, 2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The common denominator, they had defense and a run game. That will make any quarterback win a Super Bowl. When was the last time we had a dominating defense with a run game? I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh, 2002, you say? I think that was about it. A dominating defense with a good ass run game was 2002, and we did it by committee. We had good ass running backs, hard runners, Wheatleys, and shit like that. And the offense was elite when you had Jerry Rice and Tim Brown with Wheatley added to it. Come on, bruh.
Man, I just want to win too, man. That's all any of us want to do.
Yeah,
But at the same time, as knowledgeable as most of you guys say you are, and some of you actually show on screen, some don't. You know what I mean? Some content creators say they got knowledge, but they really don't. They're more historians than they are understanding the facts of football. You know what I mean? But then there's other guys who actually understand the game. And what bothers me is that you keep going back to the DC talk. You know what I mean? Back to the DC talk, back to the DC talk. And I think half of y'all do it just for views. I think half of y'all do it just for views.
Hey,
I
Mike,
think most of you don't believe what it is you say, because a lot of you can say a lot of things today and it'll be something completely different way tomorrow.
Mike, we did have a good defense in 2006 with Stu, but that was also the same year we only won 2 games. That's how we drafted Jamarcus in 2007, number 1 overall, because of that 2006 season. The offense was trash. Trash.
Man, it's been over 20 years since we had a good defense and good offense.
Man, for real. And we made the we were contenders in the early 2000s. Easy. 3 years in a row. You went to the AFC Championship against Baltimore. You know what I mean? You had the Tuck-Rule game versus New England the following year. Then you went to the Super Bowl in 2002 against Tampa Bay. That 3-year window, we were there, but we didn't do nothing with it. And that was our best team we would have had in decades.
Do we need to cut Carr to afford to pay for a defense? No, we just need to bring in players not over the hill.
You got to draft right. That's all you got to do. Hit on your draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
Hit on your draft picks. Do you think Baltimore Ravens in 2000, with that defense they had, they went out and signed all those guys were free agents? No, they hit in their motherfucking draft. The Ray Lewises and them. They hit.
Yeah, don't strike out in free agency.
Who was the GM for Baltimore? The brother that used to play? That knocked that draft out the park?
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Ozzie Newsome?
Ozzie Newsome. There you go.
Come on, bruh. He knocked that. That was one of the greatest drafts ever to be done. And it showed. It showed. We got to do something we got to hit on our picks. With these draft picks that we got coming up this year, we got to go and do this defense the right way. That's it. No more hitting, no more Leatherwoods. You know what I mean? No Arnett's. None of that shit. No Hayward Bays.
3 times. I said content creators. I didn't even mention not a single name. And if you want to put Docs in that category, you can put Docs in that category. I didn't eliminate him from the category. That's why I said content creators. And as I said, it's not a shot at anybody, but it's the reality, bro. You guys say one thing one day, and then the next day, less than 24 hours, you're saying something else sometimes. And I don't think it's that cool. But it's also one of the reasons I stopped watching other people. because I don't like getting frustrated over BS. Like, bro, I tune in to support everybody, right? But then sometimes some people just be going off the rails with things, bro. They come out of the woodworks with some crazy ass topics and crazy ass thoughts. Now look, if I tune in the Loon Show, you know what I mean? If I tune in the Loon Show, I know what to expect from Loon Show. It never changes. It's always the same. Always. I mean, that's not a I'm not saying anything bad, bro, but I know his character. I know his thoughts. I know how he feels. I know where he stands. That shit don't change. And if it does change, it at least comes with a reasonable explanation of why it changed.
I try to go with stats, and you know what I mean. I try to break it down, and I don't choose players. I'm a Raider fan, but I want to know exactly. Like I said, there's gonna be excuses and reasons why a team is losing. Excuses is when people don't want to acknowledge the reasons because it doesn't work in their favor, so they make up an excuse. Oh, the reason why you dunked on me is because I didn't eat breakfast this morning. You know that's an excuse, rather than you dunked on me because you better than me. You know, I couldn't jump that high. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. But there's
No, Ben,
excuses.
I don't watch all your shows, Ben. I don't. I'll be honest, but it's not anything against you. As I just stated, I really don't like to watch because I don't want to be influenced by anything you guys say. You know what I mean? And I wasn't singling you out. That's why I put content creators. I put an S on the end, made it plural, so that you knew I wasn't singling you out. But and if I'm being honest, bro, no, I don't watch every show. I don't watch every show Loon do, and we're partners on a show. I don't watch every show he does. That's facts. Like half the time you guys are on when I'm either asleep or doing something else because I'm a stay-at-home dad. So I have responsibilities around my house. That's why you usually see me later in the afternoon and not in the daytime. Just so happens I'm up now because my youngest son has to be to school by 7 o'clock. And he's staying at my mom's house, which is 4 miles from here. So I have to wake up, go pick him up, and then take him to school and then come back home. So that's why you see me here this morning. I said, fuck it, I'm up. I didn't have a cup of coffee. Let me fuck with my bro for a minute. Ben, I support you in everything you do. You know that. I got nothing but love for you. If I didn't, I would never invite you to my channel. And some of the things you say, I do agree with. But let's just be real. A lot of content creators, they have double standards sometimes, bro. They'll say one thing and 24 hours later, it'll be something else. I've even seen people change their mind 7 minutes after saying something and forgot that they said it and say something else on their show live. It's like, come on. You know what I mean? And that's not you, Ben. But there is a content creator that I watch, bro, and he'll change his shit in 10 minutes and forget he said something 10 minutes ago. And it's like, dude, you the brain, bro. The brain, man.
Hey, sometimes motherfuckers be stealing other people's content too. I be noticing that shit like, wait a minute. That sound like Raider Ben. That sound like Dirty. I know motherfuckers be out there they don't know what to do their show around, so they go get ideas. And I understand what Dirty is saying, not watching people to be influenced to do, you know what I mean, his content and end up mimicking what he heard.
Nah, I don't need you to like him either. I'm not even saying everybody's gotta like him. What I'm saying is let's actually look at the rest of the squad, bro. If all we're gonna do is talk about Carr, why even be called the Las Vegas Raiders? Let's be called the Derek Carrs, the Las Vegas Derek Carrs, bro. If that's the only person on this team that we're ever gonna talk about, let's just change our name to the Las Vegas DC Force, bro.
Shit, I know it ain't just Carr, because if you replace Carr with any quarterback you can choose, do the Raiders win the Super Bowl still and leave everything else the same? I do. I know it won't happen. I know it won't happen if you keep everything the same and just change the quarterback. All your woes are gone. Fuck no. It's too much shit that got to be fixed. Too much shit. It is what it is. That's why I
Yeah,
said the shit Lincoln Kennedy said was right on point. It pains him to say that because we had hopes, high hopes, but this team is not ready to win. It is. It is what it is.
it has way too many holes, man. It's just way too many
Man,
holes, man.
for real. And it just
So
it took us to lose this many games to really. And I think the same thing with the coaches. It took this many games to really see, do we really have what we need to win? And of course they saying no, because why else would you cut Leatherwood, release Abram, trade away trade away a couple of people before the season too. So you were starting already to try to not overturn the whole roster, but players that you knew did not fit what you were doing, get rid of them now. Let these young guys you done drafted and that went undrafted, let them get out there, get their burn, learn the system. Next year, they'll hit the ground running. You know what I mean? And you can add to that mix with the incoming free agents as well as the draft picks that we accumulated with the trades we made. You know, now you build your defense. This is a defensive strong draft. This is the perfect time to build your defense the way you see fit. And like I said, if there's an agreement with Mark Davis to give him a 2-year window to do that, and after 2 years, we still suck ass after they brought in their guys, deuces. You failed. Kick rocks. Time to do it all over again. You know what I mean? So we just gotta we gotta do it, but we just gotta wait and see. That's all it is right now, a wait and see. Waiter Stiller, what's the deal?
Hi, Bobby. You want to say hi to the people? Say hi.
Hey. Say Raiders.
He got his little blankie, his little favorite blankie. Nah, man. I don't knock anybody what they do. It's a hustle, right? YouTube is a hustle. You gotta do the clickbait thing. You know what I mean? That's how people grow, and I get that. I understand that. I don't have an issue with that, but what I do have an issue with is the same topic over and over and over and over again. It's never going to fix anything. You know what I mean? Let's talk about something that actually needs to be fixed. The fact that we came into the season with one All-Pro linebacker on our roster. You know what I mean? One All-Pro linebacker, and he made the Pro Bowl for the first time in his career last year.
Man, for real.
You know, Mocha Breezy like cereal. What's good with you? You know what I mean?
Salute. Yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be fixed. That's why I said when we get into the draft, when the draft comes this year, we gotta hit. We have to.
That's been our big. That's one of our big issues.
Man, that's the only way we have a chance is if we hit on these draft picks. If we get some players that be like, oh, he's a beast. You know what I mean? During a real live game situation, not preseason, not training camp, but live action. If we get some players in here that really fit what we're doing and they're dogs out there, that's all we want. Because we're starting to see some of the young guys develop in front of our eyes, like Amik Robinson. I'm loving him. You know what I mean? Webb, I'm loving him. Masterson, I'm loving him. Darian Butler made a mental error by not jumping on the fumble. I guarantee you it won't happen again. But he was there. He was there in the mix of the play. So we got some young guys that has potential. Now we got to add to it. We got to add to that same kind of mixture. That's the kind of guys we're looking for. Those guys. And now we got a 1 and 2 this year. Hey, we know what we got with Devontae Adams. He's shown, like I said, he's on pace to have the best season of his career. And we're talking about a career that majority of it was Aaron Rodgers throwing to him. But yet he's getting ready to have the best season. And we're not even winning games. And he's having a good season. You know? How much more could he add if we were winning, if we were on a roll and the offense was clicking? That's why I said I want to see what this offense looks like when it's doing what it's expected to do. How dominating can this offense be? That's what excites me. Like, man, when we're hitting on all cylinders, and we got the right pieces, and they're all the cohesiveness is there. They're all on the same page, and they're out there just rolling. I want to see what that looks like. I want to see, like, damn, that's a damn good offense. Not on paper, and producing. That's what I want to see. And we got to fix the line. We know the offensive line ain't up to par. Like I said, I'm not happy with Illuminor, and they're sticking with him. So maybe you go into the draft and you go get your right tackle, like a high, like second, third round pick type right tackle if that's what you need. So, hey, it's in their hands. It's in Ziegler and them's hands. They got control of this roster.
Yeah, look, man. It's so much going on, man. This O line with senseless penalties. You know what I mean? Uncalled for penalties. Illegal man downfield. That don't even make no sense. Defense can't make a tackle. 3 guys had the opportunity to stop old boy on the last touchdown for the Colts. Nobody went all out. Nobody went all out. They sit there and let them run. Bro, they let him run in an angle across the field. They took 4 angles to even chase him. That is not conducive of good football.
Nope.
You know what I mean? That's not good. That's not conducive to good football, man. So, you know, you came into the season with maybe 2 linebackers when you should have had at least 4 or 5. You know what I mean? Most teams carry at least 4 or 5 linebackers. We came in with like 2. You know what I mean? Our defensive backbone has not been what they hyped it up to be. Trayvon Merrick is not playing. He's not playing fantastic football, bro.
No. That's another thing.
Harmon is not playing fantastic football. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, Harmon isn't because he got an interception for a touchdown. Yay.
We need consistency.
Shit, if that's the case, Amit got a fucking fumble recovery for a touchdown. And now he has a forced strip.
Yeah, Snoop. He missed the gap. Yep. And that was the one thing the knock on Abram. Abram was taking bad angles, man. Like I said, people say, well, he's better in the box against the run than he is in coverage. But this year, his numbers against the run versus being in coverage, and go and show you this how crazy it is. His coverage score was better than his run defense score. Go figure. Not saying that his coverage was a great number. I'm telling you how bad against the run this year he was. Those bad angles were killing us.
Look, 2 red rings. Look, if you want to call him out for his lack of discipline, that's fine. I don't quite understand that aspect. You know what I mean? Well, I do understand that aspect because I don't think you're talking about off the field. We haven't had any off the field issues. So if you're talking about discipline during plays, then yeah, I would definitely understand that. But I would also say that you would have to call him out on more things than just the lack of discipline. You would also have to call him out on the lack of calling the proper plays at the proper time. Some of these special team plays that we've called, these fake punts and things of that nature, and going for it. Look, I'm all for going for it on a 4th, right? But damn it, call the right play if you're gonna do it.
Yes, for real. Damn.
You know, and no, DC hasn't played well this year. But you also got to understand DC has been handcuffed all season too. DC hasn't been allowed to be DC. You understand what I'm saying? Like Josh McDaniels got a limo. You know what I mean? He got a limo, and Derek Carr is the chauffeur. The chauffeur can't do nothing without the guy in the back. He can't take the car around the corner and pick up no friends. He can't take the car to his family function. If his cousin getting married, he can't use the limo to get his cousin a ride for the wedding. No, he can't do none of that. He cannot do any of that. All he can do is what they give him to do. And if he does anything other than that, even if it works out, it's going to be an issue. And we all know Derek Carr is not trying to create any issues. So the fact of the matter is, we as a team cannot get it done. As a team, we're just not getting it done. And that starts all the way at the top in Mark Davis. That's why I said a couple of weeks ago, man, can we get Magic Johnson and his group in here to buy a part of the team? You know what I mean? We need some new owners. And I'm not even asking for a full ownership. You know what I mean? I'm not even asking Mark Davis to leave. But man, accept another partnership group that is actually going to help you figure out how to bring in the proper talent and win. Because
Hey, what's the deal?
a lot of these shareholders are just shareholders because the Davis family owed them money, and the best way to pay them back was to give them some shares of the team. You know?
Hey, real talk, Gabe. We do have like 45 other problems that ain't core. That's why I said just talking about one individual is just fucking repetitive. It's just ugh. Let's fix everything. Let's talk about everything that needs to be fixed.
Look, the thing is, man, look. First off, let me address what's going over here in the chat, man. Let's address this really quickly, man. Look, we all are extremely upset, right? Because this team is way worse than any of us thought they were going to be all year long, bro. Like even in the off season, nobody was expecting no 2-0, right? So the shit is getting under our skin because there's nothing we can do to fix it. You know what I mean? We are just fans. You know, we pay with our money, we support with our views. You know what I mean? You got the largest content creation center in
What
YouTube.
happened?
You know what I mean? And then things don't work out, and then we as fans, we start to turn on each other a little bit. You know what I mean? Because somebody sees this, somebody sees that, right? And it's not the same opinion. But come on, man. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. You know what I mean? It's just an opinion, and they're entitled to that. Even if they think DC is the reason, then they gonna say it's DC. If somebody thinks it's Max Crosby, it's gonna be Max Crosby. Somebody could say it's Daniel Carlson, then it'll be Daniel Carlson, right? That's just an opinion. It's just an opinion. But we also need to also look at facts and stop with the DC back and forth all the time. You know, Derek Carr creates more fucking fights on YouTube than anything else I know. He has created more fights on YouTube than the Bloods and Crips that fought in the street, bro.
Raider Goon, what's the deal, man? Thank you.
Raider Goon, my dude, what's good with you?
Hey, what did Turbo say? I'm seeing everybody saying he crossed the line. Turbo, if you still in here, bruh, just keep it respectful. You're entitled to your opinion as well, but hey, let's not cross any lines that don't need to be
I
crossed.
like Turbo. I'm
You know what I
cool
mean?
with Turbo. I like Turbo.
But I want everybody to be solid and not, you know what I mean, not be on no That's all I ask
It
for.
go
Just
both ways
stop.
though.
You clowning all that, that's fine, but I don't want no
It go
personal
both ways though. It
I
goes
can't
both ways.
yeah,
You
I
know what I
can't find
mean?
nothing here that was said that was bad.
It was. I've been reading all of them, bro. I never thought any of it was too bad. Nobody brought nobody family into it or
Yeah,
nothing
that's
like that.
I'm trying to see. I don't
You
see
know what I
nothing
mean?
there that was
Wasn't
I just
nobody wife or kids threatened or nothing like that, man. You
yeah,
know what I mean? He just over they over it. Both of them are over expressing that both of them are clowns, right? Like, okay, cool. You call me a clown, I call you a clown. You call a clown. Like I'm gonna go back and forth with the clown, 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 right? Until somebody family get disrespected, bro. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You both are in a sense right and wrong. Just like me, I be right and wrong about shit at the same damn time sometimes. You know, like it's the team. Blame it on the team, bro. The team got us acting like this, bro.
Man.
Team got us acting like this, man.
They
Because
got
we all are so passionate about this squad. You know what I mean? We are all so passionate about this squad, bro. You know what I mean? Like some of us die behind this shit, bro. You know what I mean? I saw a YouTube clip where somebody, man, literally, like I said, literally took all their Raider stuff and just threw it in the trash on some emotional shit. And I guarantee you, the day after trash got picked up, he wish he didn't do that shit. I guarantee he wish he didn't do that shit.
Hey Norca, I was giving out everybody the I was making everybody a mount mod, but I don't want anybody being blocked unless I give the green light on it. That's I don't know if that's what happened, but
You
what
the only
happened?
one that can,
I'm
you the
missing a
only one
lot of
that
shit.
you're
Huh?
the only one that can block anybody.
Oh, okay.
All they can do is put them in timeout, but they can't block them from the channel. That's
Yeah,
that's only you can do that.
don't even do timeout unless I see what the hell is going on. Like I said, I don't want to censor nobody, especially when it doesn't need to be done. I mean, I understand if y'all go back and forth and y'all get heated, but keep it respectful. The trash talk is fine. I talk shit all the time, but yeah, I'm trying to. I can't find shit in the motherfucking chat.
Bro, I'll tell you this, man. I went down to watch the LA Raiders play the San Diego Chargers, bro. The first week, right? The first week, bro. And I saw. Now, I'm not gonna put no names, and I ain't gonna put no faces out. But I saw a Florencia Trece talking to an 18th Streeter, which everybody in LA know that's not a go. Just because they both had on Raider jerseys, they both gave each other a salute, walked on. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like one thing about when you put on these colors and you be at these games, and you a real fan and you see another real fan, man, it's always gonna be all love. Because that's how
Yeah.
we get down, right? That's literally how we get down. But when we start sucking like this, bro, like it starts to play mentally on people, man. You know what I mean? It starts to get mental with people, man. And I think that's where we at right now. You know what I mean? A lot of us ain't ain't happy. You know what I mean? Just ain't happy.
For real. I was so pissed off. I told my son mom, I told her to pack her shit and get the fuck out. And then I realized she don't live here. We been broke up. I forgot.
Man,
Man, get your shit and just go. Dad, mom don't live here. Oh shit. My bad.
look, I got nothing but love for every single person that rocks with the Raiders, bro. You know what I mean? Except for maybe three. Maybe it might be like three people we fucking rock with, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
some of you motherfuckers is assholes.
yeah. It might be like three people I don't rock
Some of
with.
you motherfuckers is assholes.
But for the most part, bro, I got nothing but love for every single
Bugsy, what's
person
the deal,
in the
man? Thank you.
content game, every single fan that graces the screen or in the chat or whatever, bro. I got love for everybody. Right? I don't got no hatred for nobody. But what I would like to see in this Raider YouTube content world, bro, is that we start addressing the real facts, which is the whole team and not just one person.
You know
Just
what?
that's all I
Good
ask. Just
idea.
let's just not talk about just one person anymore. You know, let's talk about everything that's going wrong. Let's talk about the fact that we can't seem to draft good players at no point in time. You know what I mean? We don't draft good. We don't draft good. All these teams that have winning records and have winning franchises, bro, they all draft well.
Good, yeah.
They all draft well. We haven't drafted anything that anybody wants to scream about in the first round, bro. Max Crosby wasn't a first round pick. He was a late round pick that panned out.
We saw everybody saw. Like I said, it's just a time where everybody is pissed off because we're not getting what we were expecting to get. That's one thing. If we would have went into the season not knowing, you know what I mean? That's one thing. But to see what we got in trades and draft and whatnot, and seeing it on paper, like, oh shit, we about to be good this year, and we're not good this year. That you know what I mean? It's kind of like on Christmas, you see that big ass box, and you open that motherfucker up, and it's a $2 gift certificate to McDonald's. You thought it was a big screen TV. Now you just let down, like, oh shit, I can't get nothing with no $2 McDonald's gift certificate. I get like 3 nuggets. That shit just knocks the air out your cell. Like, damn. And that's how we feel. Or better yet, I'll tell you it's like buying a flat screen TV in the parking lot of Walmart, and you get it home and open it up, and there's like an oven door in that bitch. You got. We feel like we got. That's what it feel like. We just got jacked.
That's fucked up.
We feel like we got jacked for the season, for real. They sold us. Hey, they sold us on what we got, and it's gonna be great. And we got. We didn't get none of that.
Like buying a PS5 box full of rocks.
Man, that's exactly how that shit feel. You going home thinking, I'm about to plug this thing in, I'm about to get down on some gaming, and you open the box up and it's a couple of bricks. And you can't go find a dude, he gone. You can't get your money back or play some. That's how it feels right now. Feel like we got jacked. Old school term. We got. Somebody got us. Oh my goodness. Just got. Damn. No get back either. No get back.
Hi, brother.
You know what? Because I think when we're on the outside looking in and we're hearing like Mark Davis saying, "Oh, Josh McDaniels is doing a great job, a fantastic job." Okay. And there's a lot that we're not privy to. We're not privileged to knowing. So there had to, and reading between the lines, there had to be an agreement in a 2-year span, which Mark Davis signed off on. You would think the first year is analyzing the roster and getting rid of the pieces that don't fit. And what are we doing this year? What have we done so far this year? Get rid of the pieces that don't fit. I think that's year 1. Year 2, you add the pieces that fit. So we'll see in the draft. That's why I believe they're going to go in with a game plan to rebuild this defense and add some pieces as well to the offense and start with our guys. That's why I said go ahead and give them that 2-year window. Give them that 2 years. Let them do what they got to do. And if they still fail after 2 years, hey, don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. You know what I mean? Exit stage left, for real. No excuses. I'm not gonna be mad. Hey, just move along. It just didn't work. Sometimes shit just don't work. But I believe that this year, first year, is to analyze what we have and get rid of the pieces that don't fit. And I think that's why Mark Davis was saying he's doing a marvelous job by with what we do have. He's still game planning. We still have pieces that do fit, and those pieces are performing. You know what I mean? They're performing, but we need more.
But
We
a
need
lot of
more.
those pieces, a lot of those pieces performed last year when they was here. So that's the problem. So looking at, bro, is
Because
the
you
fact.
figure, and I know a lot of people wanted us to go ahead and make a move before the deadline. But to be honest with you, there is no one player out there that we could have traded for that would have changed this season around at all. So why would you give up draft capital on something that does not change the outcome of your roster in the season? You might as well save those picks and go into the draft and get you some fresh blood, some green, some unmolded clay to bring in here and mold them to what you're trying to get done. That to me that holds more value than getting somebody at the trade deadline that still does not fit what you're trying to do. And then possibly it might be his last year on their contract and he can walk and we get nothing in return. So we lost the draft pick and a player after the season anyway. You know what I mean? So I understood why they didn't make a move. And so the way that they're going about it now is going free agency and stealing practice squad participants, you know what I mean, from other teams. Hell, that's your only avenue. We don't have like a shitload of money under the cap anymore. You know what I mean? So we couldn't make a trade for a big name guy that was not going to come in here and save the franchise anyway. So keep your draft picks and use that to go get a guy that you can groom into being a Pro Bowler. You know what I mean? And you'll have him for the next 4 years at the minimum. You know, so hey, we'll just wait and see. That's all. I know we impatient because we've been waiting for 20 years. So being impatient is understandable, but sometimes we just gotta fuck it. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. You gotta take it with a grain of salt and just and see what their game planning is and how it unfolds. Because if they do turn around and they build something with some young guys that really come in here and produce, and we start looking at this team like, hey, this defense is playing a lot different than they did last year. They're really swarming the ball. They really like it. That's what we want. Those are the players we want. If we can draft 11 Max Crosby's on off or defense, that's what we want. We want that effort every snap. Those are the players we want. So let's see if they can identify that, if they fall to us in the draft, and we draft them. You know what I mean? I doubt we reach. Look how many good people then came in with New England when they did their drafts. You know what I mean? And they're so confident in their drafting that they can allow a free agent to walk and not even sweat. Next, we'll draft the next guy to replace him. They didn't go crazy because J.C. Jackson left. They let him go without even negotiating. Just okay, enjoy your career. You know,
We will not get the number one pick next year. Oh, shade to God.
The number one pick?
We're not getting the number one pick because the Texans,
I don't. I hope we don't.
Texans are worse than us.
Yeah, but that tie though, that tie makes it. That tie is not a loss or a gain, but it's better than a loss and less than a win. It's like a limbo ass game that they had with that tie. We don't have no tie, so it'll be better than our loss. So it possibly could push us. Who knows? It depends on how the season ends. Like I said, we're not getting slapped around by every team at all. Every game that we lost, except for the blowout, one play could make a difference in the outcome. Easy. One play. That's it. So that's why we're not far off.
Back in next year's draft, bro. I don't want a QB.
Nah, I don't know.
Some trenches, bro. I don't care what side of the trenches is on, but both sides need some motherfucking help, bro.
Yeah.
Badly.
See, this is what you do. You don't do a quarterback this year. You let Carr get one more year. Get the defense and the offensive line right. Okay? Because even with Carr or without Carr, you still want that in place for if you do decide to go with the rookie route, he has protection and weapons to go to, so he can prosper in that offense. You know what I mean? Don't do what Carr's brother did with the Texans and not have none of that when he got drafted. And he got battered. He matter of fact, to this day, he still has battered wife syndrome. You know, sometimes he flinched for no reason. He was getting abused with the Texans. But you want to have everything in place so whatever quarterback you do get, if you do decide to leave Carr after next season, then you go ahead and after the following draft, you go ahead and get you a QB if you're in the first round or whatnot that you have your eyes set on. So when you do draft him and you have it in your mind that he is the heir apparent to take over, let him have his protection, let him have his weapons, and let him have a defense to get them the ball back. So he can, like New England did last year. Mac Jones made the playoffs because all that was already in place. You know, he already had all that stuff in place. So you do the same thing. I wouldn't go quarterback this year. My main concern this year, you got to get you a dominating ass defensive tackle. And in second round, you go after a lockdown corner. Rock Ya-Sin seems solid. Rock Ya-Sin is solid.
Get a right tackle in the second round, man. God, we need bad.
I think you could do a right tackle in the third.
You could, but if I can get a better one in the second.
Yeah, but you don't. I mean, I'm holding a left tackle for a right-handed quarterback more valuable than a right tackle. You know what I mean? That's when I would shoot high for a tackle as if it was a left tackle. But right tackle, I think you can, because you can still draft a tackle out of college, even if he started at the left, and find one that can play right as well. You know what I mean? So I think third round could be solid, but that defense needs help. A corner and a defensive tackle right off bat with the first two picks, that will put you a nice, if you hit on them. Let me reiterate that. If you hit on those picks, a dominating DT and a lockdown corner in the first two picks will have your defense going right on the right track with what we already have on this team. Then you could do the linebackers and stuff later. Third round, I will go right tackle. A nice solid, unless they still got a project. We still got Bam Olasane on the practice squad. He's still a project. I don't know if he's still on the practice squad or not.
So let's let everybody let Raider be in Turbo Duran settle their differences. You know what I mean? Turbo's not going to stop with everybody coming at him, bro. You know what I mean? He's not going to stop if everybody keeps talking to him about it. You know what I mean? Let's just change the subject.
Yeah, let's talk Raiders like we're doing.
Yeah, let's just talk Raider football.
Hey, Snoops, Mumford is cool. Mumford is cool, but you don't want to outright give him the keys to the Rover truck. You know what I mean? Let him earn the keys. You have to have competition. You have to. We seen what happened when you give Illuminor the keys. Or no, it was Leatherwood that they gave the keys to right tackle. See what happened? We need competition. Competition, that's going to be the best thing to help us out at that right tackle spot. With Mumford in the mix with another rookie you bring in, maybe you get two rookies, but one later on in the draft because we got so many draft picks. You know what I mean? You can go ahead and add more depth and competition to that squad. So, like I said, man, hey, competition is going to breed it's going to give the best player that position, man, and that's what we want, the best guy for that spot. Don't forget the guys that's on the practice squad as well that will be thrown right back in the mix in competitions as well when the season is over with, when camp starts up again. So,
Hey, kiddo, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm about to what time is it? 8:25. Yes, indeed. Hey,
I was talking to my kids.
Yeah, I'm saying
sure they got ready for school.
I ain't been to bed yet.
I feel you.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man, for real, for pulling up. I appreciate it.
Gabby, I'm with you. If we can get rid of number 5 and 55, if we can get rid of number 55, man, Although I will say this last game, he did a little something. He's slightly better in last game, but still not enough for me to go, yeah. You know what I mean? So,
And I can't forget about Nate Hobbs too. Throw him in the mix when he's healthy. You know what I mean? I think we'll be all right if they make the right moves, man. That's all it is.
yeah, they got to make the right moves, man.
That's
Like,
it.
we have not been doing that as a franchise, not even just this regime that's here.
Heck
You know what I
no.
mean? But as a franchise in general, bro, we've just not been drafting good. You know what I mean? We just have not been drafting good, man. And it shows. And we're paying the price for it. You know, so many players we could have had here that these other regimes just literally passed over. You know what I mean? You could have had a Justin Jefferson and you passed over him.
Did
You
you
know
see
what I mean?
the offensive lineman that was ranked the highest offensive lineman out there, and it was a guy that came out the draft that we took Leatherwood over? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
That kind of stuff. Oh man. Well, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see what happens. So right now, just enjoy the ride, guys. But buckle up your seatbelts, get your popcorn ready, and see what happens in the second half of the season.
Yep. That is all you can do.
Willie Wayne, what's up with it, man? All right, you guys, I'm about to shut this down, man. I need some shut-eye. I got to get up and do this thing all over again tonight. Thank you guys for pulling up. To everybody that's watching, that's here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like, hit the notification bell, leave a comment or two, man. Let me know how you like the show. We are on every morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. It's the Good Morning Raider Nation Live podcast. And this Friday, Fuck Your Team Friday, we got the Denver Donkeys again. It's time to pull out the brooms. We got to sweep them up. At least we'll have something to celebrate this season on a sweep. You know what I mean? So with that being said, hey, Dirty, tell them the new channel new channel name.
Oh, it's Raider Nation Network, baby.
Raider Nation Network. Y'all go subscribe. Hit that like, man. Support my guys as well.
Hashtag Raider Nation Network. The hashtag is in the hashtag Raider Nation Network.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So with that being said, you guys enjoy your guys' Wednesday. I will see you guys here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. It will be another episode of Good Morning Raider Nation Live podcast. Hey, thank you guys for pulling up, man. It's been a pleasure to have you here, man.
And I'll see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock.
What? Are you on tonight?
9 o'clock.
Okay. I can check you out while I'm at work then. Hell yeah. So, hey, thank you guys, man. Enjoy your day, man. I'm Lunatic Raider. That's Dirty Raider, man. Together we make up El DeBarge, the DeBarges. I'm out.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.